Have you ever wondered what it's really like to marry into a completely different culture? We're diving into one person's story today, a 5-year journey deep into Filipino life. We're talking about the surprises, the traditions, and all the little moments that completely changed how he saw the world.
It's a pretty big question, right? It goes way beyond what you can read in a travel guide. What are those unspoken rules, the family traditions, the everyday habits that seem kind of weird at first, but then, eventually, they start to make perfect sense? That's the exact journey we're about to explore.
So our guide for this isn't some textbook. Nope, it's 5 years of real-life, boots-on-the-ground experience. We're going to look at the 5 biggest discoveries that started out as major culture shocks, but ended up revealing the true heart of the Philippines.
All right, so where do you even begin a journey like this? Well, for our source, those first impressions, the things you notice right away, started where they so often do, at the dinner table.
First up, a classic culture shock moment that revolved around rice. I mean, our source puts it perfectly. It's one thing to like rice, but it's another thing entirely to be served it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It can definitely feel a little excessive. It's that first little clue that your whole idea of what a meal is about to change, big time.
Okay, so moving beyond the food, the next big discovery gets into 2 absolute pillars of Filipino identity. We're talking about a super deep, ingrained faith and an incredibly powerful sense of national pride.
You know, what really struck our source wasn't just that faith was present, but how accessible it was, like all the time. This isn't just a Sunday thing. Church services are literally woven into the fabric of everyday life, available pretty much whenever you look for one.
And this quote, it just nails that feeling. It's not really an exaggeration, you know? It's a perfect reflection of a culture where faith isn't just an event you go to, it's this constant running in the background from Monday to Sunday to Monday to Sunday.
Now, this devotion to faith is matched by an equally powerful love of country. Our source noticed something pretty remarkable. While a lot of us might be quick to complain about our own countries, he found that Filipinos have this overwhelmingly positive and frankly protective pride for their homeland.
And this isn't some quiet, private feeling. It's a very public identity. In fact, that bright, sunny outlook on their nation was captured perfectly in this famous tourism campaign that became so much more than just a tagline.
I bet you've heard this one before. It's more fun in the Philippines. It was the official slogan, yeah. But our source quickly realized it's way more than that. It's a genuinely true reflection of the fun, the warmth, and that relentless positivity that just seems to define the national character.
And that spirit of fun and expression, it leads us directly to the 3rd discovery, one you can literally hear. The Philippines is, and this is no exaggeration, a nation of absolutely incredible singers.
This is the question our source kept asking himself. Why? I mean, really, why? From family karaoke nights all the way up to professional stages, the level of natural vocal talent you find is just almost impossibly high. It's a legit cultural phenomenon.
And look, if you want to understand the sheer power of the voices we're talking about, words just aren't going to cut it. Our source insists there is one name you absolutely have to hear for yourself, to believe it.
And that name is Morissette. Seriously, this isn't just a suggestion, it's a challenge. Go ahead, you can even pause this right now and look her up on YouTube. It is the absolute fastest way to get what we mean when we say world-class talent is just common across the Philippines.
So, from the public stage of singing, we're heading back into the home. Because if you really want to understand the Philippines, you have to understand that family is the absolute center of everything. And so are the celebrations that bring them all together.
And yep, we're back to the rice. Look, it's the fuel for everything, right? Especially for those huge family get-togethers. But what really powers these gatherings, it's not just the food. It's a bond that runs so much deeper.
This is the key. The one thing you have to get about family. It isn't just important, it is everything. The source uses these exact words, that the bonds are really, really strong. Family isn't this small little unit. It's this huge, sprawling, interconnected network that is the absolute core of a person's identity.
This gives you a little taste of what family party really means. It's not just your parents and your siblings. Oh no. It is this wonderful, joyful chaos of cousins, uncles, second cousins, and relatives you might not have even met before. But everyone is welcome because everyone is family.
So, after 5 years of all the rice, the faith, the amazing singing, and these massive family parties, what's the final lesson here? Where does this journey from outsider to insider actually lead?
It leads right here, to this transformation. You see, all those initial shocks, those moments of surprise and, let's be honest, confusion, they didn't just go away, they evolved. What started as a culture shock, slowly, over time, revealed itself to be a profound culture blessing.
And those are the powerful final words from our source. The whole experience, marrying into this family, embracing this culture, it wasn't just some interesting adventure. In the end, it was, quite simply, a true blessing.
And that journey leaves us with one last thought for you. We all bump into different ways of life, right? Maybe through travel or friends or family. So think about your own experiences for a second. What's the one cultural discovery, big or small, that has surprised you the most and maybe even changed you?